Okay, we're back into action. I think I fixed the dipping rate issue. I turned down the quality on everything. Boop, boop, boop. But, we're working now, so you know how it is. Alright, I'm gonna fix this real quick. My screen was just a little short. My OCD would have screamed if I hadn't fixed that. Okay. So, where we were in the scope of things, we'll start the song over again. I'm gonna turn it down for me. We were putting shiny bits on gills, and we got that done. So, we just need to complete the red gill. So let's group all these and begin our process on the red gill. This goes down to 80. This goes down to 30. And we'll get our white color with our dots. Gotta turn them way down because this guy's way over there. Okay, maybe that far down. Put this to clipping mask. Turn down the brightness on those spots a little bit. Get our speckles on. I remember for these guys we have to use a different brush. And make sure to give them some eyeballs, some nice little eye spots. Which brush should I use for that? This fine tip pen. Just enjoying their sunlight, not a care in the world. Boy, the stream is flying now. I have fixed so much crap. Woo! I did a thing. Okay, get the shinies. Turn down. Get them a little shine here, and a little one here. Lower this down. Okay, and that completes the gills. Gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I think I'm gonna try some shading. Let me get a dark red. I'm gonna desaturate this quite a bit. And I'm just gonna do some cast shadows from this ridge. I'll fix the opacity. Maybe 40? Let's go kind of do the same thing for the other ridges. Let's get this into the proper layer. Boy, and I just gave up on organizing things halfway through this project. I tend to do that a lot. Organizing things. It's not my forte, as you can say. There's a lot of layers here. Isn't that clipping this? Okay. We're gonna group these. Whoops. This needs to go in here. And then let's do the same thing. So that's this big stone. Let's get some cast light shadows put in here. I'll go fix that overlap in a second. We'll do some lighter cast shadows in this part. Okay, and what eraser am I on? I need to change this to monoline. Increase the size. Okay, not that monoline. We'll do soft brush, I guess. Lower this down. Go ahead and group these together. And this one, what's this guy here? I'm still on the eraser. Here we go. I was wrong. This is a different layer. This is this. We're gonna get darkness over here, and then a cast shadow in this area. Lower the opacity. Then we'll group these. And now we'll do the shadow from this one. We'll leave it darker behind this rock. Lower it just a bit, but not too much. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, I think that helped add depth to the image. Let's get some light effects with our soft brush too. So I'm going to select this light color. It's already pretty much the brightest it can be, so let's desaturate it. And then we're going to do just kind of the ridges. Where the light would hit. So we'll just do a little bit here. I think about 60 is fine. Then we'll get the big one. Gonna go in and put some light in places where I think it's necessary. Just places where the sun's hitting the most. I actually think this one would be pretty light. Okay, and then whoops, here definitely be very bright. I'm also going to lower this so we can get more accurate color. So I think there's good. And I think that helped add more depth even. Okay, let's see. Which layer is this layer? An empty layer. Good. Bring it up here. I need to do some lighting adjustment on the tubes as well. Our tube worm tubes. So I'm going to select the dark point. We're going to darken and desaturate it. And then with our soft brush, we're going to kind of fix some of this lighting. So that's still too large. And we'll definitely get the darkest part would be here because the sunlight's coming and hitting it from this side. We're just gonna get these in here. I'm gonna do another layer just for myself. This is my direction layer. It'll just help me visualize what kind of influence the sun has. So I'm gonna hit this ridge and it's going to be lighter, but it will hit the tops of these, I think. Same here, it'll hit this ridge, it'll have brighter light here, and then it'll have like a secondary brightness in this area. Okay. Look at the curve here. Okay, so bottom here, the back side. Since the light is pretty much on top, this part of the tube won't really be displaying any shadows. Just the base of this tube, really. I will do the corner here. Actually, no, we won't. The back side of this tube, this corner, this tube. Okay, and now let's turn to this layer down, so it's not as drastic. Just kind of find where it looks nice. I think 35 is good. I'm going to adjust this now. I'm just going to turn it white. And we're going to work on lighting now. So let's get in here. Select our orange. Make sure it's super bright and a little desaturated. And now we're going to go do the opposite. We're going to add lighting to the edges. I'm going to go back here. Grab white. And add my indicators again. For these other tubes. Okay. Now these ones I'm going to bring down into a clipping mask. I think we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the shadows. Because these aren't casting shadows, these are just the shadows of the object. We'll go back and do some casting shadows for these in a second. Let's add where the lighting would be the brightest. And that's still not light enough for me, so I'm gonna bring this over. Okay, that's better. It's always better to be too bright sometimes because you could go in and adjust the opacity. So I'm going to clear this so I can get a nice clean color in there. Okay, this part wouldn't be lighted as much. This would be lighted until the stone. And then here, the top. This side and this side. This side branch here. Right here, but then there's going to be like a cast shadow here. So just this part of the side. And then here on the trunk. Now I'm going to do a separate layer. This is like a secondary light, so it's not going to be as bright as the other ones because there's going to be a bit more shadow in this area. So I'm doing it separately. I'm just going to go through and mark the spots where the light would hit. And since we've established there's kind of a light source coming from this direction too, we'll come in here and add that. And then we're going to do the same. So this stone is going to be cutting off a lot of light. So we're just going to do the tip here. The sides here. And the tops of these. And just kind of the side of this one. And here. And then we're going to lower the opacity of these, because these aren't going to be as bright as the ones in the first layer. I actually think I'm going to turn those down a little too. So now we're going to do our third lighting set. And then we'll do the top here. These are the places where there's still light, but it's pretty faded. Okay, then we'll lower this quite dramatically. I think there's good. So those definitely have much more depth to them now. Let's get our cast shadows put down. Which one's this one? Guess we'll clear that one. We'll work with it. I'm gonna keep my lighting arrows. And I'm going to select this dark color here. And I'm going to desaturate it. And then we'll put down kind of where the lighting. Get a cast shadow underneath where the tube is. And kind of mimic the shape. And we'll just go back and do that for all the tubes. This one shading really is only going to be there because it's on that stone. Okay, and we're going to turn this down a lot. Now I'm going to make sure it's underneath the actual tubes. And now I'm going to go in with my selection brush and I'm going to do some warping. So we'll select this, go to our move settings into the warp tool. We're going to kind of warp the shadow to fit the rock a bit better. We're going to do that with most of these. By the way, that's a neat feature. If you guys don't know about Procreate, it will store your last selection. Tap and hold on the selection button, and it'll highlight the exact same area you had highlighted before. And that's really useful. I think this one's shape is actually correct, so we're not going to mess with it. This one's shape needs some help. And then that one's fine. Okay, I'm going to get all these together. We're going to get rid of our guidelines. Well, that's just an empty group. Get rid of it. Okay, I'm just taking a moment to take a look. Okay, so I think I just need to go ahead and start adding the dust effects. Let's come back up here. And I'm going to try to find something we can accomplish that with. Let's try to stick with some of these base brushes. Let's look for rainforest. So if we go into organic, it's just in the base brushes, and go to rainforest. And you select like the canopy brush. Go ahead and make it a light color. It actually does good clouds. So we're actually going to do it with our dust. So let's grab an orangish brown color. I'm going to lower the size of this brush. And I'm going to get in some dusty clouds. Maybe like this to help frame the sun. And then down here, these I'm going to move down to below all the rocks. Let's see, and then above everything, we'll go through and add another section. And I think I'm going to have these be lighter. I'll have it come from this side over here. I'm just going to kind of get swirlies up in there. I'm fixing to change all that in a second. I'm just getting the general shape. We'll also get some dust being kicked up here. Maybe here into the next image as well. So since that's going to be in the next image, let's put it above them. And then go to your magic wand and go to liquefy. We'll start with twirl right. And we're gonna have to increase the size. And we're just gonna mess up these edges. We'll do the same to these down here. We want them to be all broken up. Okay, I think I'm going to duplicate this layer so we can see it a little better. And then I'll adjust the opacity as needed. Okay, now I'm going to create a clipping mask layer on the dust. And we're going to go back to our soft brush. And just darken this a little. And we're going to come down. I think I'm going to turn the opacity all the way back up on this just so we can see. And I'm going to add places in here. Increase our brush size. Where it's going to be a little darker. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a good look. We're gonna see if there's anything we need to add. And we're also going to do our lip trip. Okay, I think I'm happy with this, so we're gonna move on to the final stages. I just need to get some shading on these small plants here. Go ahead and select our red color. Whoops. I don't mean to make that a clipping mask. I'm just gonna go in and darken these with a little... Actually, there's a better way to do that. Let's get rid of the U. I'm gonna go ahead and merge these two down. And then we'll do a brightness adjustment. Okay. And then with a very tiny brush, we'll go in and add some shadows and stuff to this area. I'm doing my cast shadow first. Let's turn down the opacity. To be about so. I think that's good. There's such a tiny part of the piece over there that putting more effort into it would kind of be moot, I mean. Goodness. My vocabulary. Okay, for this scene, I need to adjust this layer, yeah. Actually, let's adjust the waterfall. We'll just make sure the water's edge is over that green spot. Okay, so this is the water down here. This is cave. I'm going to take our selection tool. I'll select this bottom part, feather it out. We're gonna darken it. Really dark. This is our ground. This is the main mountainous part. Now I gotta decide, do I want the lighting? Yeah, let's keep the lighting the exact same. I'm gonna get in. I'm also gonna change my brush I use for this time. Okay, let's carry this sun all the way through. Let me get this actually all the way to the top. I'm just gonna get this down. At the key angles I needed at. Okay, and I think that's all I need. I'm gonna group these together and close this. Let's start with the back mountains. And I'm going to select away. These cliffs aren't as harsh, so we're just going to randomly select some areas, feather it out quite a bit, and then darken it, but not too much. These are kind of gentler slopes. Okay. And let's come over here to this hill. Same thing, we're going to select the bottom part, feather it out, and darken. But just lightly. Then go back to our ground layer, select where the edges meet, feather, and darken. The point where they kind of match. Okay, I think that gets the main shadows out of the way. Okay, let's work from the bottom up. We'll start with this patch of water here. Let's pick this light blue color. Go down to there's a section here that has a really good water texture in the basic pack. It's always hard for me to find it. My yellow eyes always miss the group it's in. Its elements. Got this nice water texture to it. I need to increase the size there. Let's change this layer to add. Okay. I want to make sure that I overpaint on the corners because we're going to come in and warp this. Kind of match the shape of the water. We're going to lower it a lot. About there, I think. I don't want to get too realistic with it. It's not my style. We go here to ocean. I'm going to select this really light color. I need to turn that brush down. I want to make sure I get a lot up here. I'm going to rotate this. And then let's broaden it and warp it. I think actually I can get away with just using distort. We're just gonna push and pull till it's at an angle we like. We'll do it there. Go ahead and group these. Let's go ahead and come above it, get a white color, and get some highlights in here. So let's go back to monoline and just get some cartoony shines in there. We're going to lower the opacity on this quite a bit. I think to about 45 or 44. And then I'm going to blur it. Just slightly. I don't think I want to work on the cave just yet. Let me think. I think we're okay on the shadows for the hills. Let's go back to the water. I do need to select like this darker color. And then with our soft brush, come in here and shade where it's meeting the cave. I'll adjust it as needed. And I think I'm gonna take my eraser, turn down, and just kind of mess up these edges. The sunlight would still be reflective in the cave. Okay, now for the cave. We're gonna get the light color. And then we're going to go back to the water brush. We're going to paint around the cave. And we're going to distort it to fit the size of the cave. And then we're just going to do clipping mask. Lower it slightly because that water would be reflecting up. And then take our eraser and at half opacity, let's increase the size. Erase at the very darkest point. Like so. I think there used to be kind of a hard edge at the entrance of that cave, so let's get this brush. Maybe let's do it darker. And I'm going to use the technical pen. I think that's better. I think a wavy edge is better than a hard edge. The hard edge kind of makes it look like a man-made drain. I need to fix this edge of the ground here. That's better. Okay, now for our line. Let's lower the opacity. And then I'm going to do a clipping layer above it. Increase that. I'm going to get a lighter color. Into our soft brush. I gotta turn up our size. I'm just gonna go through and add some light to this area. I actually think I want this turned up. Okay, and then let's take our eraser. Since this is the lip, we won't have the water effect going beyond it. I'll go ahead and group these. Welcome, Cryptic Mimic. Thanks for coming by. So I'm drawing a 3-part scene from my homeworld of Boone. And we started with the desert region. Since I know this is your first time stopping by, my planet is tidally locked, and that means one side is always facing the sun. So one side is very desertous and arid. We have a Goldilocks zone, a strip in the middle where everything's just right. And then we have a darker side where it's very icy and cold. So I thought it would be neat to capture all 3 areas in one picture. So we're doing kind of a mural. We're on the Goldilocks section, but this is our desert section. As you can see, there's some fellow Galobians wandering around. Those ones are climbing up, trying to get to the best place on the rock to do their photosynthesis at. That guy's pretty happy. He's got a pretty good high point to soak up those tasty sun rays. But now we're working in the Goldilocks zone. I think I want to work on the plants and the tube worm tubes a little bit. So first, let's go do some general shade work. Okay. So this area is going to be dark. This area. This side. This side here. And a little bit of this from the cast shadow. This area. And this side. Here and here. Okay, is that all my... Oh, nope, forgot the humongous tube. Okay. Pretty much most of this is going to be in shadow. Okay. We're going to make sure those are feathered out. And darken them. Oops, don't need to warp them. Okay, let's see. Now we got the general on those. Let's come to the larger, limpier corals. And I'm just going to do the general shadowing on the shape. Thereabouts in there. I need to go back into my selection, feather this out, then we'll darken it. Okay, let's see here. Now this is pretty flat, and we're seeing a lot of the underside. So We're going to select a lot of this, but leave those edges up there kind of unchanged. We'll darken it. These plants on our planet tend to be pretty flat and they stand upright. They're not in the windiest portion of the planet, so they can do that pretty well without getting blown over. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're getting rated. Hi Spelly, hi everyone. I hope your stream went well. I hope you had nice, clean, good fun. You know what I mean. You know. Clean fun. Spelly, welcome. How'd your stream go? Did you have fun? Oh yeah, Cryptic. These are raiders. They're friends of mine. They're from Spelly's channel, and I've actually got a nice link for a friend. Thank you for coming by. She's from the Magic Academy. And plays some great games, does some great art. Generally an all-around great person. Great community, too. All of her people are great to talk to. Well, it's true, Spelly. It's not kindness, it's just the truth. Okay, I'm gonna do some art, so you people have got some nice stuff to watch. Oh, those are just the stones down there. I'm not gonna mess with those. I'm not gonna mess with those yet. Spelly, this is my, 3-part painting we're doing of my home planet. We did our desert region. We finished that up at the beginning of this stream. And now we're in our Goldilocks region. And, we're, just kind of starting on it. Thank you for, coming by and looking at it. I'm glad I got to show it to you. Let's see. My brain's all over the place. I want to do 90 million things, but I gotta focus on the one. We'll do more water work. We'll work with the waterfall. So we're gonna come over here and select the oceans brush again. And I'm going to... I'm painting in the wrong direction. I need to make sure it's nice and long this way. And then we'll rotate it. And we'll come and warp it into place. Billy, I don't know if you started lurking yet, but since everyone's here, I practiced some dance moves this weekend, and I'd like to show you guys my dance. If y'all are cool with it, of course. He did come into an art stream. I'm gonna set this to clipping mask. Ooh, spaghetti fest. Yeah, I got some dance move now. Oh goodness, Jex is raiding us too. Welcome. We just got raided by Spelly too. Hi everyone. Welcome. Yeah, everyone's here. We got the whole gang. Okay, this definitely calls for a dance. Okay, hold on. Whoops. Okay. I gotta make sure you guys can see my whole body too. Okay. So, I'm a little embarrassed performing in front of so many people, but Here it goes. That's it. That's all I got so far. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for letting me terrify you with my scary alien dance move. Let me get back. Thank you everyone. Okay, let's get back to the art. How'd your animation go, Jax? I know you were working on that today. Thank you for coming by. Man, I am the luckiest gal on the planet. I have the best space friends. What do we call that dance move on your home planet? We don't dance! That's something I learned from my human friends. We just kind of chill. We're pretty content just laying around. And since we don't really see, dancing is a very visual art form, it wouldn't really be helpful to our kind. That's why it took me so long, and why it's so unrefined right now. It'll get better. But, yeah, I wanted to learn it to show you guys. Jack says, had a chill animation stream, got a lot done, was working on line art and coloring, all I need is shading and it's done. Wow! You work fast. I mean, we knew that, but coloring and line work is completely different. Okay, let's try to fix up this stream. I mean, I fixed up my actual stream earlier, because my frame rates were dipping like crazy. But the reason I looked kind of blurry in my dance was, a lot of it's my motion capture. Let's feather out the selection. We're gonna lighten this up a little. It's only just 6 frames, so it's not too much. As an amateur GIF animator, I would say 6 frames can be a lot. Okay, let's do some work on these little stones up here. It's okay, I went full Game Boy mode at one point because of my internet dipping. Yeah, it's just happening to everyone. Everyone everywhere. I pressed the wrong thing. I got caught up in the music. I meant to darken this. Do, 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 do. Oh, I can also nod my head. That's a dance move that Ham said was very, very acceptable. Do, 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 do. Okay, focus. Focus, Skelly Brain, focus. It's a blank layer I have for no reason. Okay, let me go ahead and work on my gills. But it was more of a chill and quiet stream since I was more focused working on the art, but you know, me, I'll narrate everything I do. Me too. I talk so freaking much on these streams. I just tell everyone what I'm doing all the time. Kind of comes off like a tutorial a lot, but I'm not really, I think, professional enough to give a tutorial. Back to modeling brush. Get our little black color here. And these are the blue gills specifically. So let's go put some eye spots on them. love this guy looking at their friend. This is the best part about having eye spots. You can move around wherever you want. You can look at your friends whenever you want. Oh, this guy looking at the sun. His eye spots were a little big. I need to try and lower these down. We're not very well known for our big eyes. Yeah, Spelly was doing some very important work. Very sensitive work. Super important, super refined. Only for the most well-refined of palettes. We're gonna make sure this is down to 80. Make sure this is down to 30%. So we're nice and translucent. Is pretty much, whoops, all the yellow and grays. I'm gonna hide my sun lines. I don't need them right now. Just get some print shapes in here. Okay, we're gonna have to... Whoop. Hello, friend. I just love you, friend. Okay, let's put a couple more dots around this area. You know, this one looks like they're sunning. So let's give them some nice splooty eyes. By the way, I reached 100 followers! Congratulations! Congratulations, sorry, communicator error. Congratulations! So I'm planning on making a celebration video thinging for the next stream. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. That's a big deal. Congratulations. Okay, that's good for them. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. Okay. Is that also a green friend? No. Okay. We gotta come up here for these skills. They kind of cross panels, so I had to put them above everything. Oh, this is the top one. This needs to be at a 30% opacity. Spelly says I like the panels, by the way. Thank you. These ones need to be 80. I thought it would be a neat way to capture the different biomes. Okay, so this includes our green friends. Why is my green friend so lumpy over here? I'm gonna come fix that real quick. Here we go. Let's, it'd help if I... Oh, this is set to max for some reason. There we go. His friend's crossing the water. By the way, Galovians are notoriously bad swimmers. You know, we don't really have arms, or legs, or other limbs, or appendages. So we just gotta go with the flow. Because we have no choice. It's a real go with the flow or else kind of situation. You know what? These two can be staring deeply into each other's eyes. Really checking out the dark place that is their eye spot. Snakes can swim, yes, but snakes are slithery. And, like I said, Globians don't move in a lot of shapes. Flowing space friends, yep. Floating through the galaxy to a planet near you. By the way, Spelly, I updated my About panels today to, reflect the inspiration you gave me. So they're much more themed to the channel now. This guy's eyes are a little big. You know what? They can be staring at each other too. Hello, friend. Globians really have two shapes we go into. Tall, relatively, and sploot. Oh, that's what I meant by panels. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant these panels. Thank you for looking at my panel. I worked really hard on them. I'm doing a little bit of a design overhaul. My chat box is different than it was last week. My thumbnails are way different. Oh, this guy's seen things. Let's make sure he's seen some happy things. Let's see. Got a green gal up there that I missed because they're so green I mistook them for part of the land. Get them nice and small. This one's still a little too big, I think. Okay, now underneath all those, and on the clipping mask layer, we're gonna go get our gel spots. I guess we'll just work downwards. Why not? Yep, gotta turn it up. Let's find an opacity that works. 55, I think. And let's get our spot. Shall learn the Globian dance. Well, it's not very hard to do because it's literally just wiggling around. Maybe once you learn all the AI Somnian moves, I could just dance next to you, wiggling around. And you can do all the arm and leg motions. You can be my Leon, and I'll be your Kizzy. gonna have to switch brushes for this. That's too far away. Let's get this on a different layer. Oh, you know what? I think I'm working. It's not showing up on that yellow gal because I'm not on that layer. Ignore that. I actually think that's okay. Opacity. You're not really going to be able to tell back there anyway. This is my favorite song from my album! I failed to organize this, and now I refuse to organize it on merit alone. Let's see. That's a different panel. I need to be down here. Here we go. Going back to our clipping mask, and we're gonna get some more bubbles. Okay, let me... Okay, blues. With the blue gills. Okay. That's a little too big a spot. These spots need to be a little brighter on the blue gills because they're so saturated. Okay, look at those speckles. Here we go. Go ahead and group these together. Get our bubbles. Gotta go back to our bubble brush. Oh, there's a gill here I completely missed. They were so sploot. Okay, let me get their eyeballs. I'm sorry, friend. I thought you was the stone. Forgive my gilly eyes. They doth deceive me. Dancing like a Galobian, the true goal. I mean, if I can dance, you know, a species that notoriously just stretches or sploots, then anyone can dance. Okay, let's see. This one too. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my yellow gills too. But that's a little too gray. Okay, let's turn on their opacity a bit. I think 55 is good. Okay, let's get their speckles in them. Meow. Oh, gotta make sure. It's not a clipping mask. Those spots are a little too big. I'm already gonna have to switch to our Splatter Brush. Okay, get this on its own layer. Gonna turn down the opacity a bit. Okay, let's group these. I don't remember, did I? Yeah, I did speckle my green friends up there. Okay, I think they're ready for some shinies. Go back to the monoline brush. And we're working with the blue ones first. I'm gonna leave these about 55. Okay, then we'll get some shinies in this group. Good. Get these turned down too. And we're at grays and yellows. Gonna fix that up. And then we got a real tiny, real small friend up here. Okay, then let's go back to the top yellow layer. I'm gonna fix up these shapes a little. Put the model line. Just like got a little more shape to them. I think this one shines just a little too big. much better. You know what? I'm a big space dummy. I got so excited all my friends were here, I forgot to shout out my friend Jixoy. Not that they needed the help. Mr. One Hundo over there. Red friends too. Okay. No problem. Hopefully someday my shoutouts will be better. I hope to get the cool clippy thing that Spelly and Maestro have, but I didn't. I don't have one for myself. Only for my space friends. Whack. I'll add it after today's stream. Please don't be mad at me. I'll be kinder to myself. I just thought my friends were so much cooler than me. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, let's get those. I missed my poor gray friend in the background again. Let's go fix that. Yes, I know it's Twitch Guru and all that. It's just I got to the part where it's like, you know, support us financially, please. And I was like, oh, I don't have the money. I am but a girl and human currencies are beyond me. So it has to wait until I'm a little better funded. It's free? It's free? I misunderstood. I thought you could only do the clipping thing if you paid. Now I know. I'm gonna do it. Y'all be prepared. Next time you come in, you're gonna be on full blast. Ah, I see. My to-do list grows yet again. So much to do. By the way, I got my costume ready for the spooky month. So excited. You'll have to wait till the spooky month to see it, though. For those of you who look at me on Twitter, you know I'm going to be a ghost, but... What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about putting you on blast, and also wearing a special costume for the spooky month. Spelly says I haven't done mine. It's okay, Spelly. You're already magical. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a ghost. And Ham was nice enough to help me with my costume. Eating ramen at the ATM. What a place to eat it. Must dress up more. Putting me out on blast? Yeah, so Spelly just informed me that Twitch Guru is completely free. So whenever I type in your shoutouts next time, I'm probably gonna have a fancy little clip of you playing. And it may be the cursed Kirby zoom in. That would be exciting. What a way to be introduced to the world. My world of 11 space friends. Most of which already know you. What's Twitch Guru? Oh god. Twitch Guru is, was created by a streamer, and basically it allows you to embed random clips from a Twitch channel user. So whenever you do commands and stuff, you can also have a web browser source with a pop-up that has a random clip from their channel when you shout them out. My terrible singing, or my failed gamer moments, all of it, Chexoy. Nothing is sacred, nothing is safe here, you will be known. Where was I? I can't even remember. My Gale brain's not good on focusing. Okay. So we're done with our Gales. They're good for the rest of the piece. Let's work on some more refined shadowing and lighting. Let me get over into this panel. Down here. Let's start with our back mountains first. Ooh, or my cool gamer moments. I don't have any of those. Must be nice to have cool gamer moments. Okay, let's get a dark green color. We'll start with shadows. And desaturate it. I also need to turn my lighting lines back on. Because I'm a babby that needs my lines. I can't just think about it in my head. Not yet, at least. Let's go to our soft brush. Gonna have to increase the size quite a bit. We're definitely gonna have to turn the opacity down on this, just because it's gonna be too dark, I think. Because these hills aren't as sharp as the cliffs over in the desert region. They're more gentle. Okay, let's... I think around this is fine enough. And then let's go to this hill. Now I'm also going to erase with a soft brush. Erase it back from the cave ledge. Okay, yes, I think this is fine. I gotta get in here and erase it away from the water, too. Let's get some better shading over here. I'm actually just gonna go back to my original color and grab from there. Make this brush smaller. Still too big. Okay. And just get some shading in these darker parts. Go ahead and make sure this is on a clipping mask. And then we'll come in here and adjust the darkness on this later. Here. Over here. I think we'll go ahead and do here on the tube worm tube. In there. I need to turn this back up a little. I'll do a little there, in the crook. Gonna mess with the lighting. See what I like. I think around 55 is good again. Alright, let's get our light spots. Gotta make sure this is the clipping mask. I have a habit, I'll just open and close the layers all the time because I lose my train of thought. So it's like open, close, open, close. What was I here for again? I don't know. I just get the brightest points highlighted here. Okay, let's lower this to the appropriate level. I think there's fine. Okay, take a moment, take a look, see where we're at. I'm gonna do a flippy. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's see. Just group these. Do a flip. I flooped the pig. That makes me feel old. That show's old now. Let's get a dark green color and do some cast shadows. Did I? Okay, I'm gonna carry this shadow into the next scene. So I'm gonna bring it all the way up. Just so we have some more scene cohesion. Again, just kind of following the general shape. I think maybe we'll just get the top of this shape before we get a pretty blobular shadow from these other corals. Okay, let's lower the opacity. And let's take our selection brush and do some warping. Just to the curvature of the hills. And since these ones are above everything, I have to go make sure their tail ends are erased in the proper places so they're not overlapping onto the object. Oh, we went full circle. I'm back to the old stuff. Back to the oldie. I think I'm also going to erase back just this edge here. Okay, let's get back down here. Let's go ahead and start on this object here. On these plants. Now these plants are kind of lumpous in texture, so let's get our brush, a nice dark gray color. We'll kind of put our random little pock marks in here. I'm just gonna kind of randomly put in these lines. By the way, Jigsaw, I listened to your song over on Spelly's Discord, and I thought it was very nice. It reminded me of like a old video game water level, or like a cave level. I thought it was really neat. And your keyblade animation was fantastic. Oh, did you? Of course I did. Okay, I'm gonna mess with the opacity on this one. I think about 55 is good. Then I'll come up here and with the clipping mask and our soft brush, I'm gonna do some more shading. I want to make more weird music. Make a little album of weird stuff. Do it. The world needs more weird. Speaking of which, whatever you make isn't going to be half as weird as Meredith Monk. How litigious is she? Would I be able to play a song of hers? Let me look that up. I have to look up if Meredith Monk copyright team is active. Okay, I think it's good. Do you want to hear the weirdest song and sound in your entire life? I'll only play it for you if you're willing to be slightly traumatized. While I'm waiting for that answer, I'm gonna do some. Let's maybe get some various shading over here. Let's hear it! Let's get weird! By the way, Weird Man, best DC hero of all time. That show is old too. I'm showing a lot of my age. Okay. So this lady is a performative music artist. So this stuff is intentionally very weird because it's performative. She's got some very beautiful pieces, but a lot of them are just so weird. Let me find my favorite of the weirdest. God, why did I have so much music for her? I was really going through a phase. I heard it and I was like, this is so weird that I need all of it. Okay, here we go. This one's called Plague by Meredith Monk. Okay, enough Meredith Monk. Let me go back to my music. I don't know which one I was at, so we're gonna start with Toy Shop. Oh, it wasn't a link. What do they block you for? Oh. Streamlabs, why? Anyway, you want a wonderfully weird time, look into Meredith Monk. She's too powerful for this world. I'm gonna turn this back down now. I just had to grab my color. So I could come make my indents on this person up here. This nice person plant. Oop. Just making these nice little marks. I think I'll have it change shape here. You gotta understand that I listen to stuff like Mallsoft. Oh yeah, and I adore, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Pilot Red Sun's music. Okay. It took my brain to process that. Mallsoft is like, it's like ASMR for the music lover. I love weird too. I love wonderfully weird everything. There I go again, enter it into the layers tab without knowing what I'm doing. We're doing shadows. Let's get some light up in here. Pilot Red Sun is like a definition of surreal. Recommend his videos. I will go check him out. Oh, this is before I had saturated it again. Too saturated. There we go. I think I need to, those ones up there are looking kind of dark. So let's take our soft brush eraser at half opacity and go over these lines. Just until they're, it'd help if I was on the right friggin' layer. There we go. Until they match the one at the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the base. We're going to do a random selection. We're going to feather it out. We're going to come into hue saturation. We're going to mess around with the hues. I think there's good. And we'll also do it to the top one here. No, I didn't mean to copy paste. That's the one thing I do like about Procreate. It remembers your selections. There we go. Just to mix it up a little bit, get some nice green on that gray. I'm gonna go into this top shadow layer here. I just realized it's kind of covering this red gale in a way that I don't like, so we're just gonna go erase it back. Okay, I'm gonna group these. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what other weird artist I listen to. So I listen to artists that are categorized as weird, but I don't really think they're all that weird. Have you ever heard of Babymetal? I love me Babymetal. Let's look these. We'll just go select the darkest edges. And since it's kind of coming up, okay, Babymetal is a metal rock band Japanese idol group. So it's got the metal instruments. They have a gentleman that comes in and does the screaming version of the voice for them, but then they also have the Japanese idol pop girls that sing around and are really cute. And the metal community really hates them, like hates them. They're like, you're such posers, and it's like, no, dude, just let them be cool. Art can be anything. And theirs just happens to be cute rock. Like, I don't think that's weird, personally. But people within those subgroups, respectively, think they're weird for doing the crossover. So there's this Japanese idol group that has, like, over 100 members. And there is a main band for the group, and you have to audition to make it into the main circle. And if you don't make it into the main circle, then you have to go into ancillary idol groups. And so Babymetal, I think, was founded as a branch of that larger group. But personally, I think they're better than the original. You're talking to a guy who plays Mario screaming at the end of stream sometime. You and I were kindred spirits. Let's get some more refined, like a secondary set of shadows. Because these plants are kind of ribbed. Oh, good lord, I'm gone over time. Yeah! Weird spirit friends! Okay, I'm just gonna get in the rest of these lines while I'm here, so I don't forget. Get these branches in. Okay, then I think I'm going to do a hue adjustment, or not a hue adjustment, opacity. I think there's good. And then we'll group these and call it a day. I'm used to streaming for 3 hours, but the first hour went to heck and back. You're trying to figure out why the frame rates were dipping. I was having 98, 100% drop frame rates and stuff. Hello everyone, now you get to see my beautiful face again. Okay. That's all the time I have for today. I've never done a raid before, but I've got a lot of people here, so if y'all cool with it, I'd like to try it. Let me figure out how to do it. Can I, as a non-affiliate, non-partner, do a raid? Let me get over to the clipboard. Yes, big Olo. I am the biggest 3-foot tall alien you'll ever see. Ooh, okay. How do you guys like the sound of rating a Bionicle VTuber? So their model is a Bionicle, and she makes a lot of streams about making Bionicle figures in Blender. I think it's really neat. You guys cool with that? Do, 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 do. I'm going to make an executive decision, and we're gonna go raid my friend Beth Finney. So just for you guys watching this in the future, go check out Beth Finney if you're into cool Bionicle. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the raids. I hope you guys have a lovely evening in your part of the world, lovely day wherever you are. And until next time, oh wait, I gotta post our I don't have a raid tag yet. Oh well. I'm gonna type this in. Bye-bye. If you want to raid, let's go ahead and copy this. And we're off. Until next time, space friends, have fun!